Hello everyone, and welcome to the start of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Rexy here. There's Proud mode, regular Final Mix mode, and beginners that you can start with. I'm actually going to go to the standard mode. Basically, that's how I'm going to do this. Some people might criticize me for it, but that's how I want to do it. I'm actually going to be using my camera or my right stick to rotate the camera for this. I don't like their auto, and I actually think it's much better that you do it with the stick than the way they used to. I'm actually going to have my vibration off for this. Not that it matters really for you guys, but for me it does. And on that note, let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to have an opening cutscene here. Once it decides to load up anyway. For the most part, I'm not going to be talking too much through these. Just enjoy the pretty graphics. Ooh. And we have our character here.
I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real or not?
And here we have a catchy tune. If you've played this game before, you know who these guys are, but in case you haven't, I'm not going to spoil anything. We'll actually meet them soon anyway. I would think this would be kind of creepy to watch, personally. Seeing yourself fall through the sky, and then you kind of start following yourself, and that would certainly be an interesting scenario. Falling and falling and falling a la Portal until we get to this. Here we go. He's looking around, he's looking around. Ooh, shiny. And birdies. They fly away to nowhere. Alright, anybody who knows anything about Disney knows who that is in the center of the platform. So much to do, so little time. Take your time. Don't be afraid. The door is still shut. Now, step forward. Can you do it? I would certainly hope so. I think walking is a basic function for most people anyway. Not everybody. But power sleeps within you. If you give it form, it will give you strength. Choose well. Now basically what these three things do here is they kind of determine how your starting stats are going to be, and what type of class that you're going to have. Now, obviously each one's going to have its own different characteristics. Like the shield, you're going to start out with higher defense, and you're going to learn more defensive based skills more quickly. Your offensive abilities will come later on, just scattered out later in terms of your leveling up, as opposed to early on. And basically I explained the sword too. It's going to increase your strength, and you're going to learn more offensive abilities faster than you're going to learn defensive ones. And with the staff, increases your magic. Basically, instead of offensive or defensive, you get a little mixture of both, but primarily you'll be gaining support abilities before anything else. The way I play this game is, it makes it a little bit more tough right out of the gate, but later on it kind of saves your skin somewhat. I'm actually going to pick the shield. I do everything defensively. It's kind of how I've always been. Here we have the power of the Guardian, kindness to aid friends, and a shield to repel all. Is this the power you seek? Yes, it is. Your path is set. Now, what will you give up in exchange? Now I know some people tend to, between these two, they'll give up the staff because, they still want to keep their offensive abilities. And what these do when you select them, not only it slightly alters your level up system, but for the most part, actually, it gives you a decrease right out of the gate. I recommend giving up the sword if you're going to go the route of the shield, simply because if you give up the staff, then you are going to automatically lose 1 MP, and because of that, you can never attain max MP at any point in your leveling up. So that being said, I mean, you can't go wrong with having extra MP, and all of your weapons that you get increase your strength stat anyway, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of the sword, which is the power of the warrior, invincible courage, and a sword of terrible destruction. You give up this power? Yes, yes I will. Have given up the power of the warrior. Is this the form I choose? Yes, it is. Ooh, crumbly statues. Crumbly, crumbly statues. And, wow. Crumbly platform, too. Fantastic. Falling. Falling. Darkness. More Disney characters. There's a lot of those in this game. Just saying, in case you didn't already know. And now, I fight. I fight with a shield. I hit people with the corner of it. I attack you. Nothingness. Alright, you've got it. Use this power to protect yourself and others. Hit points are in green. Basically, run out of HP, it's game over. Simple enough. MP is magic points, that's blue. I have no idea how to use it yet, but that's okay. We'll gain that in time. And, oh. Black thingy. Must kill it. To keep our light burning strong. Aha! Now you saw the green orbs there that the enemy dropped when I took it out. Those will actually restore your HP, and you gain experience, obviously, for defeating your enemies, and that's how you level up in this game, as with many RPGs. Sometimes they drop items. I mean, it's pretty simple in terms of basic RPG elements like that. It's just all real-time as opposed to turn or menu-based. And basically the tutorial part's pretty slow. I mean, it's pretty standard. And we can lock on by pressing R1. And unlock by pressing R1 again. Hey now, don't be like that. Hey, I blocked him. And come here. I want to defeat you. Don't jump at me. Bad thingy. Alright. And now they disappear. Kind of, sort of running away from us, I guess. Oh. Well, this is unfortunate. And we were getting sucked into the darkness. Yippee. Oh god, no, where am I? Oh, I'm laying on a platform. I was not expecting a solid surface. Huh. Alright, we have a translucent door. Kind of weird. With light shining on it from somewhere up above. Oh, right there. Ah, interesting. Field icon. Now this is a change from the original. Normally you'd have to, your command would change to it from a tab. I believe it was either the top one or the bottom one to change to where you could examine it. Here, a la Kingdom Hearts 2, you actually get a reaction command type of thing. I can just press triangle as opposed to cycling through my menu, or my command list there. I can't open it, he says. And here we have a treasure chest. These are awesome. And in the same fashion, I just press triangle and it'll open it up. Which now causes this to pop up. I can lock onto this as well. I think it's probably going to tell me that here in just a second. Would you push it that way and smack it and I get an item from it. Yay! Now I can use items. There's multiple ways to do that, and I'll be showing off more later, but as of now I cannot. And like I just said, I can lock onto these as well, and then I just press L2 to change. I could also lift it if I wanted to, but I really didn't. So now we have a door that's actually a door. Now I can examine it. And now we can open it. Sweet. And now we have more people. Hold on, the door won't open just yet. It just opened! First, tell me more about yourself. Alright, select as first person view. You're not really going to be seeing me use this. It kind of annoys me, and it's just whatever. If I'm not paying attention, my finger will slip and I'll hit it, but not really that interested. Now, each of these guys will ask you a question. What do you want out of life? The answers you choose from these three people actually determines quite a bit, although it doesn't seem like much. I actually like broadening my horizons. I mean, I'm kind of lazy, but the more I know. Alright. This guy. What are you afraid of? Indecisiveness is actually kind of a bitch, and it's something I kind of deal with a lot. I guess that's kind of up my alley. Not afraid of getting old. Bleh. Being different's awesome. Most important to me? Friendship. Being number one. My prized possessions. I mean, I do love my friends, so I mean, I guess that's kind of where I want to go. But this may or may not get me the result that I want. I'm kind of going off of memory here. I don't have any notes ready yet, so... You want to broaden your horizons, you're afraid of being indecisive, and you want friendship. That's not a bad turnout, but that's not the one I want. Adventure begins at midday. Keep a steady pace and you'll come through fine. And I'll explain these here in just a minute. There's a few different ones you can get. I'll go ahead and go with my prized possessions this time. And see if just changing that one fixes this. There's one in particular that I want to get. Come on, give it to me. Like to collect neat things, but to broaden your horizons, you're afraid of being indecisive. Yes, this is the one I wanted. Your adventure begins in the dead of night. The road won't be easy, but a rising sun awaits your journey's end. Basically, there's a few different of these. Each one you get determines actually how much experience you need to level up. If you begin in the dead of night, which is the one I prefer, it takes longer to level up early, which makes it kind of tough in the beginning of the game. But as you progress through your levels, at higher levels, it's actually a lot faster to level up than most of the other ones. Starting at midday gives you a pretty steady pace throughout, nothing really high, really low, kind of average all around. Beginning at dusk, that was kind of, if I remember correctly, that's kind of leaning towards harder at the beginning, but not as easy towards the end. And at daybreak means it's easy early on, but tougher at the end. Okay, and now it's here. It's telling me, can you start to open the main menu? But now it's telling me right now I can't use it. So, make up your mind, game. Make up your mind. I guess I'll go ahead and take these guys out. Not like I really have a choice. Ah! Stop it. Stop it. Ow. Wait, I was almost an owl. Oh god, they're everywhere. And these guys are pretty common. We'll be seeing them most of the game. It's just, right now, I don't really have that powerful of a weapon, so they're kind of annoying. Hey, get back here. Get back here. Down you go. Alright. Now that that's over with, we are given a save point. These recover HP and MP. All you gotta do is stand on them. All it takes. And like being a grind freak, I'm also kind of a save whore. I do this all the time just because I have bad luck with power going out. I'll forget to save. I just do this constantly. You'll see it. It'll probably annoy you, but that's okay. And on that note, once it lets me, I am going to save. And we have a stairway. Stairway to darkness. Okay. Alright, that being said, I am actually going to go ahead and save here. Excuse me. I do believe I'm going to be calling this an episode. So, if you like the episode, please click on the like button. It helps a lot. But on that note, this has been Chupacabrasaurus Rex, and I will see you all in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.